Unfortunately, as much as we're getting used to this, the ups and downs of the COVID game is a major part of the game in the NFL. And we've got breaking news on three fronts here. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco, home of the Cowboys. Cowboys practicing today. We'll have a full practice report later on this Friday. Happy New Year, by the way. Tyron Smith, very good news. Among the other things coming out of the Cowboys workout today at the Star. Rookie review and COVID review is where we work here. Gil Brandt, the Hall of Fame super scout, helped invent modern scouting in the NFL, has come out on NFL.com with his all-rookie team list, and two Cowboys are on it. Micah, of course, and Osa Odighizuwa also on it. Very impressed, Gil Brandt is, with the work of Osa, who, of course, at the beginning of the season was not going to be a starter, now has emerged as one. Injuries opened up some doors for him. Neville Gallimore injury, and Tristan Hill probably, too, involved in that. And Osa has filled the gap admirably, and now clearly has a future as an NFL contributor and maybe even more. Micah, getting the honor from Gil Brandt, as much of an honor as it is, there's not enough room in his closet for Micah to fit this trophy in there. He's gonna have to build another closet. Micah is, the way his career is going, and Gil Brandt mentions that he is on a Hall of Fame path. Premature? Yeah, except number one, Gil Brandt's a Hall of Famer himself, so he ought to know. And number two, Gil, as a scout, and has been really in that role in one way or another since 1960, right? So we're talking about 60 plus years Gil Brandt's been doing this. If anybody can make that projection and get away with it, it's our friend Gil Brandt. Here's the bad news on the rookie front as it relates to COVID. Quentin Bohanna, the defensive lineman, interior defensive lineman, and another member of this rookie class that is contributing, Kelvin Joseph, of course, as well. And by the time they're done with this rookie class, this has a chance to be really, really special. You guys talked a lot about, Cowboy Nation talked a lot about, we're going to have all these guys be just this good. And I suggested in the summertime at training camp that that's not usually how it works, but it is kind of working that way. So good for you and good for the Cowboys. But Bohannon has the COVID. He will miss Sunday's game. Now, luckily, the Cowboys have enough depth, you would think, to be able to survive that. But he is a rotation defensive lineman, and as a run stopper, he's got the potential to be something awfully good, the Cowboys think. Meanwhile, on the COVID front, great impact in Washington. They, of course, play the Eagles. They're trying to stay alive in the playoff chase, a long, long, long shot. Antonio Gibson has the COVID. This is probably their best player this year. And he's dealt with a fracture in his shin. He's dealt with a nagging toe problem. And now COVID, that's a big problem for Washington. And then a problem in Minnesota that impacts you, as Kirk Cousins has the COVID. And so some assortment of not ready for primetime players playing quarterback for Minnesota. Kelly Mond, by the way, is probably the number 2 quarterback in Minnesota at this moment, with Minion moving up to the number 1 quarterback. They play at Green Bay without Kirk Cousins. You obviously want Minnesota to take down the Packers, increasing your chances, Cowboys Nation, of being the number 1 seed in the NFC. But thanks, Kirk Cousins, who, by the way, is unvaccinated. So that's going to be, I think, a 10-day window for him. Cowboy Nation, thanks, Kirk Cousins. Thanks a lot, as the Vikings' chances of pulling an upset in Green Bay just got significantly worse. We'll keep you posted on all things Cowboys and COVID and all the rest over the course of the afternoon. We'll have a special New Year's Eve party. 42,000 of us. Fish at 6 New Year's Eve party, and we invite you to join Marcia and myself then. For now, thanks for subscribing and thanks for spreading the word to Cowboy Nation about the Fish Report. Fish out.